Hello, Namaste, welcome back to Live Bestie podcast. I'm your host Himani, and today we are diving into the fantastic book Atomic Habits by James Clear. In the last episode, we explored the journey of James Clear and his incredible work. If you have missed it, be sure to give it a listen. In today's episode, we'll be breaking down the key ideas from the book Atomic Habits and showing how to use those ideas to make the positive changes in our lives. So let's get started. So this book is all about making new habits and breaking the bad one. James Clear says that every habit has three parts: cue, routine, and reward. Cue is the trigger that kicks off the habit. For example, if you want to have the habit of drinking more water, so a reminder on your phone could be a cue to grab that water bottle. Now, routine is the action that you take, that is, you drink that water, and the reward is the benefit that you get out of that action. So, feeling refreshed is the reward that you get because of this habit. So now you can identify your cues for that habit that you want to develop. Now, then comes the idea of identity-based habit. James Clear says that we should focus on what we want to become rather than what we want to achieve. For example, if you want to develop the habit of exercising or any other thing related to fitness, now think that I'm a fit, healthy, active person who can inspire the people around as compared to I want to do more exercise, because this will make your habit a natural part of who you are and easy to pursue that. So next idea is 1% rule. The idea is about improving a little bit every day. James Clear says that small changes add up over time. They lead us to the great results later on. The another idea is about habit stacking. Habit stacking is linking up a new habit to the old one. For example, after brushing my teeth, I'll do 10 push-ups. Now, or after having my dinner, I will walk 100 or 1000 steps each day. Or I would read 5 pages of book before I go to bed. Let's talk about environment design. James Clear suggests that putting up the environment for developing those habits is very crucial, because we are very much influenced by our environment. So one should put the conscious effort to set up that positive environment that make it easy for developing the new habit and harder to carry on the bad habit. For example, if you want to eat healthy, if you want to have this habit of eating healthy, you can keep your veggies, fruits, and those healthy foods in the place where you can see them and grab them easily whenever you feel hungry, and hide all the junk food where you keep them where it is a little difficult to grab them. Designate a clutter-free space with all equipments, good lighting, and proper ventilation if you want to create the environment for having the routine of yoga, exercise, or reading or writing maybe, because these are the things that are crucial for having this consistent practice. So recognize the triggers that ignite your habits flame, adjust them to align with your goals and aims. Focus on the person you want to become. Let your vision shape up all your habits one by one. Start small with tiny steps each day. Stack new habits Design your space to pave the way. Thanks for tuning in today. Keep working on those small changes and live your best skilled life. See you next time. May God bless us all.